தமிழ்நாடுல பிஜேபி எப்போ கவர்மெண்ட் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணலாம், அப்புறம் தமிழ்நாடுல பிஜேபி வந்த அப்புறம் டாப் ஃபைவ் ப்ரையாரிட்டிஸ் என்ன இருக்கணும், வேற டிராவிடியன் பாலிடிக்ஸ் மாதிரி இருக்குமா இல்லை நேஷ்னலிஸ்டிக் பாலிடிக்ஸ் இருக்குமா?
Okay, just to answer this in English, thank you Brinda and team for asking this question. The question is, how tough is for BJP to get into Tamil Nadu politics? I think same question they are asking in Bengal 5 years back. Our MP has answered that come what may, in April, May, we are going to form government in West Bengal. No power on earth can stop us. The same thing in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu I would answer in two ways. 2021 is the place where BJP is going to lay its foundation. We are going to get into assembly with a sizable number. And 2026 we are going to be in power. Now again for the typical, for my typical Dravidian friends who say, no, it's not possible and all those things. Only one data I have. 40% of Tamil voters are below 39 years of age. So it is his team who are very active in Tamil Nadu, especially our youth wing. And second, they are not connected. How can somebody accept MK Stalin ji or his son Udayanidhi, who has acted in a couple of movies? How can people connect to leaders like that? You come in a bicycle, you act in the movies, you come and say, I hate Hindi. They act in movies which gets dubbed in Hindi. The same Tamil production house will do it, owned by their family, and they put a t-shirt called Hindi Theriyada Poda. So first time you see, this is a normal thing. And of course he acts with North Indian heroines. That's a different issue. Again, they dub whatever is happening in the movie. Now what is happening actually is people are reading through the line. The Dravidian lie or so-called Maya that was in existence thanks to Karunanidhi's eloquent speech and Anna. No more, because Stalin cannot even speak without a paper in hand. That's our first weapon. So more than BJP growing, so they are themselves getting decimated. So along with it, BJP is growing. So two things are happening together. And next is simply Narendra Modi ji. If I give you data, you'll be amazed, sir. You'll be amazed. 1 crore and 6 lakh Tamil people have got their Jan Dhan accounts out of 8 crore. And 54 lakh Tamil farmers, we have given 6,000 rupees in PM Kishan. And 32 lakh Tamil women, after Modi ji has come, first time they are using LPG stove to cook, Ujwala. If you come add all this data, this is much, much greater than the so-called Dravidian concept of social justice. Whatever fraud justice they have done over the years, if you look at, they can't speak with numbers. First time we speak with numbers. So this is why I'm very, very confident, thanks to all the leaders at the national level, thanks to leaders at the state level, thanks to our president also, Murugan ji. We have broken a lot of caste barriers in Tamil Nadu. So I'm very confident 2026 we'll be sitting in power. Answering the second question, for a person who's asking this question, they know BJP is not a single man party. It's a party of principles, ideologies and all those things. And no single person decides. So it is always a collective decision making. So what are the first 5 priorities? Of course, we keep telling this in stages, our president also. It is to bring nationalist spirit to Tamil Nadu. Very proudly we will say that. Because why nationalist spirit? Because I feel with a lot of shame when our Tamil people get into Mysore just to get a seat in Kendra Vidyalaya. Or just to get a seat in Navodaya school. And then they ask us to recommend to our Karnataka friend MPs that please ask them. We feel very shameful. At the same time, the Tamil MPs who claim that Kendriya Vidyalayas and Navodaya should not come into Tamil Nadu, or Navodaya should not come into Tamil Nadu, Kendriya Vidyalaya is there. They are the first people to write to the Kendriya Vidyalaya ministry asking for the 10 seats in their MP quota, including Kanimoli, who will talk in the mic that nationalism should not come to Tamil Nadu. So Navodaya we don't have. Navodaya, who benefits from Navodaya? I have seen in Hebri, I have seen in Chikmagalur, all those places. So these are our first priorities to make sure all those things Tamil Nadu should get its rightful share. The remaining, whatever is happening in Karnataka, so-called aspirational politics. Tamil Nadu is more about appeasement politics, more about freebie politics. So because of which the state has become a burdened state with 4 lakh crore debt and 70,000 crore net borrowing, all those things. So we are very able people. So they just have to trust us that the government will be in good hands, a collective decision-making body in line with its principles and ideologies. Thank you so much.